Ruben Amorim doesn't chase goals. He files restraining orders against them. Leeds United won. Manchester United won. 8 defensive players in the starting lineup. 2 attackers. Josue Zirkzee dropped to the bench. This is borderline malpractice. Josue Zirkzee, Zinedine Zerbatov, Zerkamp, Zerkalinis, Zerkhoutini brought onto the pitch for another hero job. But as you man know, a fireman never gets credit for saving lives. Dropping into the pockets, cool, composed, calm under pressure. The assist for Matheus Cunha, playing the ball in between the lines, slipping it in like gossip in a group chat. Beautiful weight of pass. And then the rest is history. Matheus Cunha, the man who doesn't run, he glides. He doesn't dribble, he levitates. Today, Cunha, a solo symphony, trying to do everything by himself. Because again, one of the only 2 attackers starting that game. But the man's a solo act. He doesn't need a duet. So that means he can do it without you. I wasn't just only impressed with Matheus Cunha on the ball. The off the ball work rate, exceptional. Covering the ground. He didn't play today like he had 2 lungs. He played like he was powered by Duracell, not Panasonic. Today has proved that Matheus Cunha, yes, we have drawn today, but he is clearly one of the leaders in the locker room. And if he's not in the locker room, he's leading on the pitch by example. If we want to touch base into leaders, let's move on to Casemiro, the metronome. This man, he now moves like a cloud, but made out of granite. The screening, interceptions, tackling, but then on the ball, the first time round the corner passes, controlling the rhythm, dictating the tempo, punch passes through the lines. Casemiro, how great thou art. How underrated. Casemiro is clearly an unsung hero in this squad. And from me, I just want to give you a bit of appreciation there, pal. Casemiro. 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 But let's get the elephant out the room. I've seen a load of United fans on the internet blindly backing this absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. I was raised by United DNA. The United DNA is attacking football. Attack, 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 attack. Don't get it twisted. I've seen the great Sir Alex Ferguson field 8 defenders against Arsenal. The Raphael twins, John O'Shea, all playing across the midfield. But guess what? Attack, 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 attack. And to see 8 defensive players be fielded today, and that football be so boring. How else can I put up with this? How else can I look forward to my weekends? I can't even look forward to my Sunday dinner. That's 3 points dropped again, and another opportunity to capitalize on the top 4. Now, the only reason why we've managed to sustain this position is clearly because of one factor, and that's every other team around us dropping points in bad form, up and down form. And as United fans, I don't want to worry about the teams around us. We worry about ourselves. If we picked up 3 points last week, if we picked up 3 points this week, We are in the top 4, and that is by a couple of points too. Now when you look at it, we speak about Ruben Amorim building an evolution. That evolution lasted 5 games, 3 wins, 2 draws. What about Leeds? Have they built an evolution? I'm hearing 7 games unbeaten run. 7 games unbeaten run. We need to look at the Leeds Uniteds of this world, the Bournemouths of this world, the mid-table teams, and look at those as our competitors. Now when we look at the game, what is the system? Guys, what is the system? I understand we play a 5 at the back, not 3 at the back. I understand we play 2 in midfield. But why do we do it? Are we doing this to play defensive football and shut up shop? Because we're conceding week in, week out. Ruben Amorim. Next week will be the same again. Conceding at the Stretford end. The place is upside down. Ruben Amorim. If this is defensive football and we are still conceding, then how do we move forwards? We're just relying on our fullbacks receiving the ball, our wingbacks I should say, and whipping the ball into the box and hope and pray. And even when we're whipping the ball into the box, 1, 2 players in the box at most. Benjamin Sesko absolutely isolated up there. However, even when the ball comes into his feet, he's too nice. I've been hearing so much about this physical specimen idolizing Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I also know he idolizes basketball. And with basketball, it's a no contact sport. Maybe you should be shooting hoops instead of trying to bag goals, because you're too nice up there. This is the Premier League. You're way too nice up there. And Sesko, profile of player, I like the profile. 6'5", mobile, great first touch, can bring other players into play. But then you don't act like an asset. Your ability has not been displayed at all for us. And there is no goal threat up there. What positives can we take from watching 90 minutes under Ruben Amorim? What positives can we take from that Leeds game? From playing at Ellen Road today into our next upcoming fixtures? And I am absolutely frightened of playing tournament football. We are already out against Grimsby. And we can't rely on Ruben Amorim to go and win a game over 90 minutes. We've seen that in Europa League. We've seen that this year in the Carabao Cup. We've seen that in the last 5 games or so in order to capitalise on top 4. We've gone and spoken about Liverpool having an atrocious season. Liverpool are still yet to play, and they're 2 points above us in the top 4, and now could potentially increase that lead to a 5-point gap, where apparently they're having an awful season and there's progress at United, and these are supposedly our competitors. And fans like myself who have to go through this pain of watching every 90 minutes of disaster, negative football, the DNA being snatched before my eyes. I have to watch this week in, week out and be patient. Ruben Amorim has proven time and time again, and has echoed in presses, in interviews, he will not change this system. He's as stubborn as they come. And listen, I'm not one of those guys who will go and tell you to go and pray and better days will come without putting in the work. And that's exactly what United fans, or half of the fan base, are essentially telling us, have faith with no evidence. Have faith with all these criminal charges. Have faith while Ruben Amorim is sinning in 4K right before our eye. Next game, Burnley away, Turf Moor. Am I looking forward to that fixture? Nope. When I see 8 defenders in the starting lineup, already disheartened. Burnley, Turf Moor, next fixture away, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock kickoff, 8:15 kickoff. And you already know, under the lights burn way too bright for the United players and the head of the table. And then the weekend after, Brighton at home, FA Cup weekend. And the magic of the FA Cup, it does not look like there's going to be any good fortune. What are your predictions for the next 2 fixtures? Do you think Ruben Amorim can finish top 4 this season? And can someone please just explain to me, what is this system even meant to be? It's not even a 3 at the back, blood. It's a 5 at the back. And we still concede every week. And if you're not down with that, then I've only got one phrase for you, blood. This is all real. No BBLs. Tetsi no up.